literally every
Oh,
year.
I made it, didn't
Thank you. Hi, Joe. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. I love the movie.
Oh, thank you
Fire
so much.
Island is based on a Jane Austen book. Here in Brazil, the movie is gonna be released as Pride and Seduction, which
Yeah.
I thought was smart because the name is similar to the book. Are you a big fan of Jane Austen?
Yeah, I have been for since I was a little kid. I grew up watching the BBC miniseries of Pride and Prejudice with Colin Firth and Jennifer Ely with my mom and my sister from the time I was like 8 or 9. And then when I was in college and beyond, I started reading the books. The whole genesis of the movie actually is I brought Pride and Prejudice with me to read on my first trip to Fire Island in 2016, and that's like when it all started to come together.
And the movie is based on a true story of yours, or like you've been to the festival and just came up with the idea for the script.
It's not based on any one specific story from my life, but it is really rooted in my friendship with Bowen, my real life friendship with Bowen. We've been, he's been one of my best friends for close to a decade now, and we've really gone through a lot together. And so, a lot of the conversations and situations in the movie are really pulled from my friendship with Bowen.
And how is the festival for Ireland? Is like that great? Uh, because
I
I
lo-
wanted to go there. Like I was amazed by this.
I love it. It's one of my favorite places in the world. I mean, as I sort of explore in the movie, there's a lot of different facets to it. There's some toxicity. There's some, things that aren't so great about the island. But ultimately, if you go with people that you love and you go with an open mind, I think it's one of my favorite experiences in my life.
We're going to Fire Island.
My girls have arrived!
Can't believe you talked me into this again. I come here, I just feel terminally alone. Oh, are you all right? It's fine. It happens all the time.
And can you tell us a little bit about your character, Noah?
Yeah, Noah, he's extremely intelligent and deeply sensitive, but is very into protecting himself. I think like he puts up a lot of walls because he doesn't want, and he doesn't want to get hurt. And I think that in order to survive as like a gay man and a gay man of color, specifically in the gay community, a lot of times we put up these walls so that people can't get in and hurt us because we don't want to be vulnerable. But he's very funny and cracks jokes and is a little caustic and can be a little rude and a little judgmental. But ultimately, I think like he has a lot of love for his friends, and that is sort of the number one thing about his character.
Using us for free liquor.
Promise me you'll try to have a good time.
Do not let these people think that they are better than us.
Never mind.
And for you, how important is to see huge companies like Walt Disney producing gay comedies? Do you think the industry had changed in terms of representation?
Yeah, I think there's a couple things at play. I think that the industry is starting to take more chances on people and emerging voices, which is really exciting. And I also think that they are understanding that there is an audience now for all different kinds of stories, and they're interested in engaging with those audiences. And we're a streaming movie, which sort of gives us the benefit of we don't have to appeal to all of America to get butts and seats in a movie theater. We really can target our very specific audience that is really interested in this movie, and it's going to find a lot of people that maybe aren't comfortable going to the movies right now, but would love to stay home and watch a great film.
And how was the behind the scenes? It was like funny because the scenery is amazing.
Yeah, it is. It was a blast. It was it was a dream come true. I got to work with some of my best friends, and it was just really silly. No drama. There was not a stinker on set. Everyone was so great. And yeah, it was really like taking a vacation with your friends where you had to work for part of the day. That's it. But yeah, it was great.
There's any funny story behind the scenes that we remember from the set?
I'm trying to think. There's a lot, but there's so many that I can't share. I signed too many NDAs. I mean, probably one of my favorite memories from set was it was maybe the night we filmed the underwear party, because it was just like, it felt like the underwear party. It felt like we were freezing our butts off, but just laughing hysterically because we were, you know, just standing around in our underwear while a film crew fully clothed in like winter gear was filming us, and we just couldn't stop laughing because it was so stupid.
Do you have any ideas for a sequel, Fire Island 2?
You know, it's either gonna be a different location, like we'll go to P-Town or we'll go to Puerto Vallarta or Mykonos or something like that, or it'll be like And Just Like That. It'll be like the Sex and the City sequel where we just wait 20 years and then, you know, in 20 years we'll come back together, and Bowen will be the holdout. He won't come back. He'll be the Kim Cattrall. So we'll have to kill him off.
I hope it's better than Sex and the City 2.
Yeah, me too.
What are we gonna like hug and wrap this up? How does this end?
My biological clock is ticking like this.
Penelope Cruz?
Oh, who is this?